It's hard to actually believe that 1 week ago, Saturday night, we're actually still in Roscoff in France. Is that crazy? But anyway, 1 week later already, 1 week has passed. And what have we been up to? Let's show you. Actually, I think it was on Sunday when we actually got back, Caroline said, look, I'm just going to get all this bedding off, get it in the laundry while the weather's good, get it aired out and stuff like that. So the bedding has been totally removed, and that's all laundried, and she's sort of like, right, when it's fully aired out and stuff like that, it has been, yeah, I don't get involved with any of that, but she said, don't worry, leave that to me, the bedding will return. She's cleaned out all the refrigerator, and she said, don't forget to leave the door on the jar, so we've got that on the jar. We have now, I've noticed, we've got one of these things that occasionally gives it the old spray. She said, oh, I've got a load more of these wipes to go back in, so we got a load more of them, which we do use lots of them. She's using them all the time, cleaning out the bathroom, whatever. We have our she said, can you put the docking bays back in? So the docking bays are ready to come back in. They've all been laundered, so it's all good. What have I been doing? Well, I've been cleaning up the Ko2 BF Goodrich's and the steel wheels, and they are all done and dusted now, ready to go back on the winter. I call them my they're almost like my gas wheels, but they're not my gas wheels. They're all like nice and squeaky clean, and I've cleaned up the trims to go with them, and all the chrome nut covers. I think we're still going chrome, so all them have been all cleaned up. And once this rain, this bit of stormy weather clears, I'm going to hit it and get them all back on. Winter time. It's October. Another little thing just to mention that I have done as well, I'm always pretty disciplined with my fridge vent covers. Basically, not because the temperature is getting lower now, but basically some of the thunderstorms that we had this morning were biblical proportions. So I literally get them covers back in to stop that vortexy rain going in the side in the back of your refrigerator. So they're back in for the moment while we're just like square wheeled and dormant. Don't know how long that's going to be. Probably next weekend we're going to be probably moving again. So hopefully. What else have I got? Oh yeah, I've got the so we were getting a bit on the trip, replenish the toothpaste. So all these little bits and pieces are going to go back in the bathroom in a minute. They're going to go back in my drawer at the back, so I will put them over there like that, get them ready to go back in there. Yeah, so like I say, not even 1 week later, and we're getting sort of things. Oh, the other little thing, look, what is that down there? The DeLonghi is returning. It doesn't seem 5 minutes ago we actually took this thing out, and there it is, and it's all lovely and clean, ready to get reinstalled in this one. So basically this is the position I have it in. The lead will go up and plug in up there while we're on the hookup, and just keep that nice little temperature. I haven't decided yet actually it's just getting a little bit colder. I wanted to get it back in here, and as soon as that temperature starts dipping a bit, it doesn't feel too cold in the motorhome at the moment, to be honest. So we'll keep an eye on that weather. If it starts getting cold, I hate coming in my motorhome feeling, oh, it's so cold. So I just like to keep it aired out all the time. Yeah, so that's kind of brought you up to speed in Moho land, what we're up to. And a lot of this sort of kind of stuff, I just put it out there because other people sort of say, oh, it's time for our fridge vent covers to go back in, time to get our little heater back in, just as a bit of a sort of tick on the calendar, really. So yeah, all good. Oh, into the bathroom, look. And Caroline's been in here and look at it. It is absolutely palace. So all I've got to do is replenish the covers. Oh, we've still got some of them left, that. But Jof is going to throw them in there like that. Get them replenished like that. I think she goes to like goes into like that B&M or something like that, and she says, you know, we get loads of them in there, really cheap and brilliant value for money. So in there you go. All I've got to do now is get the toothpaste back in the cupboard, as you do. So as long as it's in there, that one there actually is nearly run out, so just as we'll remove that, I will put that one in there like that. Yeah, so as soon as I get a chance as well, I'm going to re-top up my LPG. We went away with basically almost 2 full bottles, and we've still got loads of gas left, but we always like to keep on top of it, so we always like to know we got plenty of LPG. Yeah, it was from that point of view, we were having loads of showers on that trip, and you know, like I say, it's just so cost effective. LPG, hot water, lovely, shower in here, fantastic. Do you know what I mean? It's just like so good. Anyway, in the meantime, it's really weird. It starts getting like dark evenings and things like that. And when I started, and I get my like winter wheels out, and I don't know what it is. The time I get them winter wheels out, the black wheels with the Ko2s on, and my mind starts like drifting away to places we've been with them winter wheels on, and I get that kind of like feeling of Eastern Germany, and it's the crazy thing. Okay, so I just got the DeLonghi out of our like storeroom thing, and there's loads of like travel. I got loads of travel books, and the first book, I'm just sort of looking at these books, and I'm like, what's that book there? Brilliant. Inside the book, okay, look at this. Look, it's still from the last time we sort of like, in fact, I think this was from the last time before that time when we went to the Wohnmobil Park in Berlin. Yeah, there it is, still in the Berlin book. How good's that? And that one there, what was that one? Oh, that was Cologne, that. So possibly on the same, I think it was the time when we did that. What's this one? Camping Zeeburg, Amsterdam. Camping Zeeburg, Amsterdam. There is the little, and we did a trip, and I think this is from that trip. We did the 5 Hard Rock Cafe road trip. We did Antwerp in Belgium, Antwerp, Amsterdam, Hamburg, Berlin, and Cologne. Wow. Just thinking. There's another one that I know of. Any guesses? Yeah. And yeah, I literally saw this book, and I was getting the vibe on it. I was getting like, that was a good trip. I kind of love that kind of like sketch. I'm going to get my nose into this book, I think, and just see if I can get some. I get inspired. The wheels inspired me. Yeah. Where's your most favourite sketchy winter destination? Anybody got any favourite winter destinations? Yeah, I need inspiring. You know, But yeah, I like. So I'm thinking back now. I don't know if anybody was watching back when we went. I did the open cast minor machines just at a place called Ferropolis down near Leipzig, and it was like, I just think back to it and it was just like really awesome. And anyway, I remember like driving in there and I said, oh look, there's the place where you can park your camper overnight, Ferropolis. And Caroline was like, what, we're staying there? Look, there's like nobody here. And it was a bit sketchy. And anyway, that particular, after I sort of been around the open cast mining machines and stuff like that, I'll have to tag in the video and you can look back at the video. It was a real sketchy, it was so sketchy. And anyway, I got back to the motorhome. Caroline didn't even come out because it was so cold. She stayed, look, I'm going to sit in here, get a coffee going and stay warm. And I'm like, fine. So I went out and ripped around these open cast mining machines. And anyway, then eventually I got back to the motorhome and Caroline said, like, so, okay, like, where are we staying then? And I'm like, so you're not staying in that camper park at Ferropolis? We're not staying here. And she said, no way. So okay, I'll let's have a quick look and I'll see if I can make alternative. So had a quick look around, found another place. It was called Coswig Marina. So looked pretty good. So we shot over there. It wasn't that far away, and anyway, by the time we got there, it was getting like dimpsy. And anyway, the camper, it was almost like all shut down for winter. So the terminal where it was like it was all shut down. So we pulled in round. There was one other motorhome there, and we didn't see anybody. It was a German registered def left, something like that, and didn't see anybody. So I pulls around on the kind of pitch, and she sort of said, you know, we going to be okay? And I was like, yeah, we'll be fine here. And there was a Born for Electricity. I think it was one you put like 50 cents in. So put some money in that one. Right, let's get some tea going, and let's chill out for the evening. So we're chilling out for the evening, getting the tea on, stuff like that. The next thing, we're just sat inside the motorhome. The door. It's black outside. I think by that time I had my silver screens on. So we were like, who's that? Anyway, so I went to the door, so I opened the door. Then there was a guy, hello mate, and 10 euros, 10 okay, so yeah, no problem. We want to kind of pay, we want to pay. So literally I was sort of like, right, okay mate, here we go, 10 euros. I shut the door again, and that was that, and we're like, whoa. So anyway, it was like, so we sort of like settled back down again. Oh my God, my heart, Caroline suddenly jumped out of her skin, do you know what I mean? So within a few minutes, who the hell's that now? Oh my God. So I opened the door again. It was the same guy. He'd been trying to see what number plate was on my camper, and give me a receipt. And we're like, Christ. But it was like times like that you just like never forget. It was just like a real classic, and it was like, when I look back, it was just like so monumental. We were just talking about it afterwards, like, oh my God, just collecting the money for the camper park, give me a receipt, put it in the windscreen, do you know what I mean? It was just like, it's pitch black. But I'll try and tag in the on that video as well. So anyway, yeah, so I do get that feeling of going to sketchy places, and I like that kind of like feel. Yeah, we did a little bit out there, didn't we? We're in Berlin, some sketchy stuff. So yeah, I'm getting that kind of vibe again. It gets to this time of year, October, I think, starts closing in. So we will see what's around the corner, and I will keep you informed. I've got to get on my little design thing. I think I've got the High Seas Adventure sweatshirt on, so I might even be coming up with some different stickers for the winter adventure, something like that. So I'll see how I get on. I've got time on my hands to have a little play. So look forward to catching up with you guys soon, and yeah, we will catch you on the next one. Oh, so anybody that was wondering why I posted them huge videos, we did 4 in total of the whole trip, because sometimes I sort of you sit down to watch a video and maybe 15 minutes 20 minutes and you're like, that's gone. I quite enjoy, you know, sometimes I watch video, so I just literally like, right, I'm going to pile all the information as much as I can into a 4-hour epic sort of like thing, and basically it ended up being like 4 parts then as well, so with all that footage. But yeah, so rainy day, anybody wants to just clock one of them, that's the only reason I did it. And yeah, so if you've watched the whole trip previously, I did put some extra little bits and pieces in, extra information of places and stuff like that, but if there's any other places that you need information on, just give me a message or drop me a comment. It's not a problem. We will catch you mighty soon. Bye for now.